We begin tonight with breaking news as crews are working to contain a brush fire in Ramona. Tonight, CAL FIRE tells us firefighters have stopped the spread of the flames at about 180 acres. That fire is now 5% contained. The Bunnie Fire broke out around 11:30 this morning off San Vicente Road near Bunnie King Lane. Thanks so much for joining us tonight. I'm Marcella Lee. This fire has caused evacuations in the area, forcing some people out of their homes. CBS 8's Rocio de la Fe is live in Ramona right now with the very latest developments. Rocio?
Marcella, you can still see vegetation smoldering behind me in this canyon. We're at the location where this fire actually began a few hours ago on Chuck Wagon Drive and San Vicente Road. And I do want to share some new details that we got just within the last hour from CAL FIRE. That new information, the fire now 5% contained. Crews were able to stop it at around 3:08 this afternoon. Essentially what that means is that they've stopped the fire from spreading, but they still have to go in and make sure to burn out, put an end to all the hot spots that are still going. So that's expected to take a little bit longer, maybe even a few more days. Now, we do know it's burned 184 acres, and we actually want to show you video from earlier as the flames were spreading. Take a look at this. We know that the fire began earlier this morning, just before noon. It started at 5 acres, increased to about 10 acres in size, and then by 1:30 this afternoon, it was nearly 200 acres. Now, CAL FIRE says structures on Chuck Wagon Road, as well as county estates in Little Klondike, are threatened, but there's no report of any damage to structures so far. Now, as mentioned, evacuations have been issued for people living near Bunnie King Lane and San Vicente Road. A temporary evacuation point has been set up at Olive Pierce Middle School that's located at 1521 Hanson Lane. Moments ago, we also heard from a CAL FIRE fire captain about the spread of this fire and how challenging it was because of the terrain. Take a listen.
Terrain is rocky and rolling hills, so a lot of grass and brush. Firefighters have made good progress. There still is that threat to the structures, but we do have firefighters and crews in the area.
Now, Fire Captain Michael Cornett tells us the reason for the good stop was thanks to the fast aerial attack. He says the tankers are actually based out of Ramona, so it's a very short flight time to the actual fire. And of course, because of the aggressive response by the firefighters, which goes a long way. Now, for those trying to get to Olive Pierce Middle School for shelter, the safest route is going to be going north on San Vicente or south on Verona. So again, that's the latest from here on the ground. We're, of course, going to be keeping you updated both on air and online. Back to you.